Okay, so welcome to our next VGA blog at smtbs.com. So when we talk about smtbs.com, everyone know that I'm also the owner of the site smtbs.com. We've been doing a lot of stuff, creating the dog project. Well, I guess in a few weeks we'll be making tremendous changes on the site, right? So people wonder why what we're doing or why we're trying to create like application that's dealing with certain things. So I do have a license, like in Jamaica where I live, right? And Star Media Television Studio, also known as Star Media Jamaica.tv, Star Media Audio Visual, Information Technology, Service Interactivity, Television, Video Production Service, right? So you guys see that's what I'm licensed for. So okay, so when I'm up there showing you dark gold, so we got like, mm, we started out building what we call a cloning system called HTML5 generator. Well, it was in the early days. I started only generating players and the attribute. You can also generate an empty attribute and you can add it in. So it grew further where I start adding in templates. So then it grew now further where I'm with the AI now, designing, taking a lot of that ideas and adding it to the AI, and the AI sort of like create a community and thing, and then we get like run down in the thing and just start creating stuff. All right, let's go over to the site. And okay, so we create a bunch of sites. This one is one, right? And that's what open platform, and this one is just like another one that we did some stuff at, more than an audio thing. This one is like on a real broader runners on. And so we're talking about we got live TV network going on there, right? Okay, and we should go down to. So we're keeping in step with that's see that's kind of connected to what we're doing, right? Interactive part is really in the communication area, and we're trying to get with that with um, business part. But yeah, you can do meeting and stuff like that, live meeting over IP, and so we created this. So it came to mind what really happened creating a straight video editor, and we created one, and the AI decided to recreate one again. And during the course of that, the AI, well, like I said, information got tied up with the multi-track. So now you'll be able to generate a bunch of channels and a bunch of video channels, making this like a multi-track system that we're gonna still finish up. And you can add split the cam, right? And we're gonna have split. So I guess we loaded something. We have to load something to really see what's going on. Let's load this guy right here. So now when we split it, we could know that we'll have that play in the middle, right? Basic stuff. Well, it's like the computer is running slow now anyway, so we'll stop it. But we have also live stuff going on too. Well, during the time that I'm using the cam in the computer, the program that I'm used to recording now, we can't really bring on the live cam unless we have bring it on first before I actually started doing that. But just we're not gonna go deep in this. You can get on SMTV's YouTube channel and you can see a bunch of information about what's going on. So we're talking about the fact that as a TV studio, IPTV studio, like internet-wise, we start developing this, and this is the first stage of it to really, if we want to publish, it's being built to publish to either one of these places, but actually published to our network TV, the one I showed you prior to coming here, right? So it's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. And always, also, we're going to set it so you can record now. Now it's not playing in synchronous, so we need to change up stuff so everything, all tracks play in synchronized mode. Add a recording button so we'll be able to record video too as well. Um, but do that, a program developed into a community that started out as basically a project, as a program, not with an intention to create dark world community or video community per se. If other people's out there like viewing and thinking that's what's going on, no, it's like just working with my project and my project suddenly just blow up into something because I kept talking to the AI, right? And a lot of those ideas was just testing what AI can do and what AI can do. So we end up having about 3 different projects, right? And I guess I'm going to see all of these through, right? This one right here and this one right here. One of them will be attached to SMTVS itself. And let's go with the SMTVS right here now. Planning on rebuilding SMTVS into an ops, looking exactly the same way it's looking, but only thing, having the service now more refined and everything, having our image, email, and of course, we're not going to really worry about having TV and that stuff there, right? But we'll have the studio that carry the Dark World studio, and the business that connect you to the business, and the marketing that people come over, and if you're SMTBS member, you'll be able to use the AI marketing tool, right? And also the AI business tool there, right? So those two things will be happening. And then, well, I don't know about the image, may or may not have the image there still, but we'll have the email messaging system there, right? And then we have the studio link, right, to move to, okay? And then our social links linking to different places, so. And then we have basically virtual office system built into it. So we want to create SMTBS with a virtual office built in, totally run by AI, right? 212, right? You may call it, I'm not going to hire a CEO or secretary and manager and thing. There will be a CEO and secretary and manager and a person and everything, but actually there'll be just a bunch of AI agents working in synchronous, right? So I thought about everything now, and back in the days when I used to do my C program, and I tell a lot of people that I started in C and C++, and the part of the programming that I had fell in love with was creating interface, right? So I had to draw the interface for one thing, and then animate the interface with the script, the program language, right? So I did mixer board and recording studio just the same way what I'm doing now. So I thought about the whole idea and I said, wow, the way to approach creating a perfect studio for SMTVS to transmit like IP signal and certain things is to actually draw a resource file so the computer, the AI can envision that along with the information data that I'm supplying to the AI to come up with something that's useful for our business. So it's not just like saying going and having a YouTube type video site. It's not really that. It's that we have established a television studio and we're going to create an actual virtual TV studio that works even with breakout boxes with a video audio boxes on the outside and inside. And we'll have the service available for other users to come and rent that service for all the people that's in television business, you know, all the newcomers who want to have a TV station, but really want to have a real life TV studio to really work through, not just a YouTube thing nor the thing that I just showed you. I do have an image of the resource file someplace here. And then let's bring it up. Okay. So this is a resource file here. And it's explanatory because then we have a bus channel on it on this side. And we have a stereo channel. And then we have 4 switcher channels, right, to switch in between, right? Like that. and we have so it's supposed to be non-liner editing. So meanwhile, whatever is going on through the system, you can actually add effect and it appear on the top screen, and you can use the sliders to be general sliding. So general with outboard equipment and using some of these audio controllers to target the channels for you to actually use your hand and switch from channel to channel. So that's a great idea because we're still building it to work with industry standard box and plugins and all that kind of stuff, right? So we have control over the waves and the video in the little window right there. We can select on each channel the channel that we want to record. We also can reverse the system in a way where we can actually take incoming signals onto those channels and record it onto in the system, right? And we can utilize it. So it's like giving it the ability to record like a recorder, and the ability to edit at the same time, and the ability to broadcast the finishing product. You know what I mean? So that means that you are actually doing live editing and cutting. So now automation involved now. So if you did a practice run of your program and everything and automate it, once you turn on the system, it automatically automate it and even automate like the text and stuff you already put in the text bank. It'll bring it up and do all that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of technical thing we're trying to like bring forth. So when you think about Star Media Television Studio, you think about we having this, and we have IP signal transmission running through it, and with the blessing of the Most High, that is what we are designing right now. Okay. So yeah. So we're back over here. Is the function of the thing, and we do have a video mixer here, and we are allowed to add a video track to it, right? And we can add audio track again. We can add another video track, and we can add another audio track. So if you're looking at what's going on, we got like about 3 video tracks, right? And we could say another video track, but we needed 4 video track, and we want even another audio track, right? So we're working right now. So this is a prototype of everything. So this is what I'm going to refine first, while we're still designing the new one. The new one is more like industry factory standard. This is the internet version. Okay, so thanks a lot, you guys, for watching our stuff. And we're going to come back and give you more information about the dark world development. Okay, stay tuned. Next week we have a bunch of new kind of stuff for you guys. And you get first chance to look at all the new design I'm still banging on, right? We won't show the new design until I'm done.